Hey scent freaks, welcome. Today is a super exciting video for me and I hope it is for you guys too. I have the best Baccarat Rouge Extrait cologne ever. I received my bottle about a week ago and it was so hard for me not to open it, but I didn't open it. I really wanted to wait to do it with you guys. So we're going to do an unboxing of Orientica's Amber Rouge, and we are going to see the beautiful bottle that I've seen in pictures and talk a little bit about this fragrance. So I'll just tell you guys how I stumbled across this fragrance. So I received this decant with another fragrance purchase and I spritzed it, and the second that I spritzed it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is BR540, but it wasn't just BR540, it definitely reminded me more of the Extrait version. So I started looking into it and I was like, what the heck is this? Why have I never heard of this? Obviously, once I started looking into it, I realized other people had also keyed into this fact as well. So I suppose I was a little bit late to the party, but nonetheless, I'm so relieved that at least for now, I know what it is, where to get it, and I immediately ran out and purchased a full bottle. Don't forget to subscribe and hit notifications if you like my content. Now, let's get started. Okay, scent freaks, so this is the box. This is the Orientica box here. It has Luxury Collection Amber Rouge on the label. I'm going to crack it open and show you guys the bottle. So far I've only taken the plastic off, but as soon as I took the plastic off, I realized how durable the packaging is and how beautiful too. It's just luxe. So this is there's like a little pull thing here. So I think you just open it up and there she is. Look at that bottle, guys. Look how beautiful that is. Seriously, that takes my breath away. Like, I'm not going to lie, that is amazing. So this is the bottle here. It's like a deep ruby red inside with a rose gold kind of metal on the outside. It's also got what looks like red Swarovski crystals in between here. It's just decadent and beautiful looking. It's also unbelievably heavy. Inside the box was a beautiful velvet material as well. So I'm just going to spray some of the little decant one that I had on a test strip here and talk about it with you guys because I'm blown away. I'm genuinely excited about this fragrance and the bottle. I mean, who has a bottle like that? It looks like it's fit for a queen. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the price difference. So Baccarat Rouge by 40 Extrait for a 70ml bottle retails for around about 550 Australian dollars. Whereas the Amber Rouge retails for approximately 140 Australian dollars for an 80ml EDP bottle. And let's be real, this bottle kicks BR540 Extrait's bottles butt. So the price difference is quite significant. We're looking at around 420 Australian dollars difference, and you get 10 mils more in this one. So there is a huge difference in price. Now I will give you guys the scent notes for Amber Rouge. Top notes are saffron and jasmine, mid notes are amberwood and ambergris, and base notes are fir resin and cedar. As you probably noticed when I read the scent notes out, they have a lot in common. I think it's missing the bitter almond note and maybe one other, but other than that, they're almost identical. This one actually has, I think, pretty much identical notes to the original BR540, but whenever I smell this one, I smell the Extrait version. But it is also extremely close to the original Baccarat as well. One thing that I did notice when I first started smelling this fragrance is that it doesn't smell quite as kind of dentist office, metallic, medicinal as some of the Baccarat fragrances do. I think that that's one of the main reasons people that don't like it don't like it. So if you are a person that actually enjoyed the smell of Baccarat, but that kind of medicinal, metallic, ozonic kind of puts you off, this one doesn't seem to have it anywhere near as noticeable anyway. When I smell this fragrance, it's obviously reminding me of what I was talking about earlier, but it really is like a slightly sweet, spicy, woody scent, but it oozes sex, money, and power. That's what it does for me anyway. I think the reason that it reminds me of the Extrait over the OG a bit more is that it's not quite as sweet to me as the original Baccarat. There's not a lot of that caramelized famous cotton candy thing going on. It's definitely slightly sweet, dark, moody, as I said, but it's nowhere near, at least in my opinion, as sweet as the OG, which is why it's definitely all about the Extrait for me. This bottle, I know I touched on it at the beginning of the video because I got very excited, but it really deserves a recognition. It's practically wrapped up and dripping rose gold and red Swarovski crystals. It's just stunning. And I know for anybody, this is going to draw the eye and stand out in their fragrance collection or display shelf. Okay, scent freaks, so that is going to do it. That is my unboxing of Amber Rouge by Orientica. I hope I've been able to shed some light for you on this fragrance today. If you love Baccarat Rouge, which a lot of people do, and I know that there is a long list out there of dupes and clones. When I've tried, I have a lot of them myself, and while I did find one or two, in all honesty, they weren't really clones or dupes for me personally. I found them quite different. When I'm looking for a clone or a dupe, I'm looking for something that you can't tell the difference for. When I wear it or when somebody else wears it and smells it on me, I want them to think that it's the real thing. That is why I was so excited when I smelled this for the first time and then kept spraying the decan over about a 3-day period and realizing, wow, this really does smell like the real thing. Except it doesn't have that crazy $550 price point. If you are looking for a Baccarat Rouge by 40 substitute, whether it's the OG or the Extrait, it's very close, as I said. Please try this one. Go and test it. I think for the price point, the bottle design, the way that it perfectly captures BR540's DNA and truly smells like the real thing, I think that anybody would be happy with this fragrance. If you have any further questions about this fragrance, please don't hesitate to pop it in the comments below and I will definitely get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love and appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.